Hey now, we're back. It's still Sunday the 20th. My Lions still won today, which is always great. I say my Lions, I'm a huge bandwagon fan. I'm not a real Lions fan like I'm a Tigers fan. And we are to the autograph analysis of arguably baseball's first superstar, and that's Mike King Kelly. A matter of fact, there are articles written as to when autographing in sports became popular. Not even popular, but even something someone would do. It was common back in the 1800s to ask politicians for autographs, but it was very rare to get a response. They're very busy. You had to write the White House. You could probably walk in. This is before security, even though Lincoln was shot. But anyway, security was not like there's no Secret Service then like there was now. And there is talk, there's even an article I found in Sports Collectors Digest where it talks about the first sports star ever asked for an autograph was that of Mike King Kelly. They found a clip in 1888 of somebody selling King Kelly's autograph, an autograph dealer selling King Kelly's autograph for 50 cents, which heck, that would be a great deal now. They didn't call him a baseball player, they called him a ball tosser. Additionally, the Boston Herald wrote an article in 1932 about a recollection of a man, and I'm not so sure how true it is. He said in 1890 he saw Kelly, and Kelly was about to catch a ship for spring training, and he wanted to sign autographs. He was drunk at the bar. He didn't realize his ship was leaving, and some guy wanted him to sign 3 baseballs, and he said, I'm going to quote this right now. Goodbye, boys. See you later. I will autograph the balls when I get back. Good luck. Now, I don't know how true that story is because in 1890, I really don't think people were signing baseballs back then. And there was a single signed baseball ever back then. I mean, they're pretty sure that like maybe in the early 1900s that started, let alone a single signed baseball. But anyways, I digress. King Kelly. I didn't see a single King Kelly autograph out there. And then a couple of years ago, well, not a couple, it's going to be over 13 years ago, 2 came to the market. And we're going to talk about those 2 shortly. But before we do, a couple of things. Ron says there's one autograph that exists in the open market that's legit, that's real. There's no issues in terms of who owns it and stuff like that. But, anyways, let's look at the autograph analysis of King Kelly. PSA database. Now, I have never actually seen this. This looks like a contract, obviously. My guess is either A, this is in the Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame, as Ron has noted, does have autographs of King Kelly in there. There's at least 2, maybe more like this one. This very well could be in the Hall of Fame. There's a lot of stuff from Cincinnati Baseball Club. We've talked about this before, that Hitler and like August Herman from Cincinnati donated to the Hall of Fame. Unfortunately, a lot of that was stolen. Hopefully, this is one of those that was not stolen. But this is a contract. And if money being no issue and I can own a King Kelly autograph, I would want a contract like this. I mean, typically, like this is the original MJ, not Michael Jordan, Mike Kelly. So you see the MJ right here. It goes to the K, kind of like George Kelly. It's a 2-break K if you ever see one. Again, people are not on the market looking for Kelly autographs. Usually it's connected to an uppercase E like this. I've seen like fakes, really bad fakes where it's a lowercase E. But again, I mean, there's really not much to study about Kelly because we don't know like what the source is, if they're good, if they're bad. I don't know what this is. It may say in this where this window's blocking it. This is a little different. Again, you see the uppercase 2-stroke K, uppercase E, the M connected to the J. Could this be good? Maybe. I don't know the history of this. Again, this one's a little odd to me because instead of an uppercase E right here, we have a lowercase E right here. The Y is much more flamboyant than any other Y I've seen for him. But again, I rarely see Mike Kelly autographs. I have seen one in person. We'll get to that. This is the source of controversy. We're going to come back to this autograph in a little bit. I'm going to skip right past it, and that's probably all they have. That's all they have. So let's go to that autograph right now. So in 2011, this Elks Club had Kelly at their banquet back in like 1887. 1887, yes. And they found in the story goes, I'm going to say the story goes, they found in a trunk this autograph of Kelly right here. And it says, yours truly, MJ Kelly. And again, the M's connected to the J, 2-stroke K, uppercase E. I think it's good. Ron has his doubts about it. I would love to talk to Ron assuming this is not a preprint autograph, which I'm sure PSA did all their analysis before they put up the bid, is not a preprint. I don't know why he would say it's not good. I think it is good personally. You could see in 2011 what it sold for. I've never seen a signed piece of a baseball player sell for more money than this, $214,000. Believe it or not, the buyer of this sold it 5 years later, for $199,000 at the Christie's auction. Again, very famous auction. And again, same piece. So the original buyer lost 20,000 on or 13 or whatever. I can't do math tonight. So good, not good, I don't know. Now, in about 5 years after this, I went to the Green Diamond Gallery in Cincinnati, and they had this Kelly autograph right here. Now, it's got a 2-stroke K. The M's connected to the J. Sorry, I don't see. It has a little more flair than I'm used to seeing. Usually, like the E is usually not this pronounced. It comes out over here. The Y is a little bit different. It doesn't usually. I haven't seen it loop around like that. Is it good? Is it not good? I don't know. I mean, it had a full PSA, JSA, and Kevin Keating, who was the head of PSA by when this sold. And this sold for, I believe, $23,000 even. So this is the only, So long story short, assuming those are good, there have been some very convincing Mike Kelly autographs that has sold since I started collecting. That contract I'm very curious about. I don't think it's in public hands. If it is, I don't think it has good title to it. But like I said, this is one of the 50 autographs I don't own. I probably will not own. I have no intentions on owning it unless there's a big find. But that's it with Mike King Kelly. Like I said, baseball's first superstar. Baseball, like this is where autographs starting in baseball was Mike King Kelly, they think. Now with Cap Anson, King Kelly. So that being said, we're going to move from the really tough one to a real easy one, and that's the Killer Harmon Killebrew. But until then, as always, keep collecting.